Good day, beloved. I'm Reverend Dr. John E. Jackson, Sr., and I'm the senior pastor of the Trinity United Church of Christ in the great city of Gary, Indiana. Something special going on in Gary because we like to say we are not just another church, but we are a culturally conscious, Christ-centered church that's committed to the community. We are unashamedly Black, and we are unapologetically Christian, and it's Friday. And I want to share with you what I call some Friday fortification. So let's get right to it. This past week was the funeral of George Floyd. You remember George Floyd now, the brother who the Minneapolis police officer, the racist officer, who for 8 minutes and 46 seconds held his knee in the neck of George Floyd, who was handcuffed already, who was not resisting, who was prostrate on the ground, and who was calling for help and saying, "I can't breathe." And the officer ignored him for 8 minutes and 46 seconds as he ground his knee into his neck until George Floyd died. Well, they had his funeral this week. And as I watched the onlookers and the people who were offering their condolences and their handshakes, their hugs, the tears that were flowing, the prayers that were being lifted up, the music that was being played, amidst all of that, I saw something that astounded me. There was an artist up in the pulpit area, and the artist was drawing on a canvas. There was a soloist that was also singing. The soloist was singing, and the artist was drawing. As the soloist sang, the artist was drawing on the canvas. The artist would put some color here, put some contour there, put an image over here. The artist was drawing, the soloist was singing. Now here's what confused me at first and others. As we watched the artist to see what the artist was drawing, it didn't make sense. The artist put a line here, put an image there, put some color there, some contour here, there, everywhere, and it never connected. It just didn't make sense. The soloist was singing. We could understand that. We got that. But as the artist was drawing, we couldn't get that. It didn't make sense. It didn't come together. But the artist could see what we could not see. And so at the end of the soloist singing, the artist then took the canvas and flipped it right side up to reveal a very powerful portrait of George Floyd. To us, the artist had been drawing upside down. But to the artist who could see what we couldn't see, the artist could see it right side up. The artist knew exactly where the lines needed to go, the color needed to go, the contours, where they needed to go. The artist could see what we couldn't see. To us, it looked like nothing was connecting. But then the artist flipped it right side up to reveal this very powerful portrait of George Floyd. I thought about that thing because I said, somebody who's looking at this right now, you feel your life is upside down. You feel that your future is upside down. You feel with all of the crises that we are facing, not only in this country, but this world, COVID-19, social distancing, sheltered in place, COVID-19. Then we've had to deal with, for 3 years, with COVID-45, and it gets worse day by day. And then we've also now had to deal yet again with COVID-19 and the deaths of Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd and hundreds of others that did not make the video. Somebody feels this very society is upside down. Your future upside down, your life upside down. This society feels like is upside down. And I just thought, I want to remind you that the artist of our lives, the master artist, God, can see what we can't see, y'all. It may feel like things are upside down in your life, but God, I want to remind you, is painting on the canvas of your life. God is placing contours here and color there, images all over the place, lines here, curving one here, making one straight there. God is painting on the canvas of your life, and the master artist, God, can see what we cannot see. And at some point, God is going to flip the canvas of your life what we might think is right side up, but the God has always been right side up. God is going to flip it to reveal the very powerful portrait that your life is having, not only in your life, but that powerful impact that your life is having on other lives. And you don't even realize that there is purpose in your life that God is working out, y'all, because I do believe there is a text of scripture that says all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and who are called according to God's purpose. God is the master artist that's able to take that contour there, that curve over here, the colors there, and the images, and put them together and then flip that thing to reveal a very powerful portrait of purpose that your life is already performing, and you don't even realize it because the master can see what we cannot see. So trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge God, and God will direct your path, because Jesus Christ is the author and finisher of our faith. God is painting on the canvas of your life, despite things feeling and seeming like it's upside down in your life. You be encouraged, because guess what? I'm so glad the tomb was empty. God bless you.